Welcome to the Portland Ecoroof Program. Today we'll provide a cross-section of the green roof movement in Portland, Oregon. We want to thank Greenroofs.com for putting on this virtual summit, and we're happy to participate. My name is Tom Liptan, and I will provide a brief history of the activities in Portland to date. In the early 1990s, the city was being required to address major stormwater issues. We were exploring ways to better manage stormwater, and the vegetated roof technology came to our attention. After several years of wondering if they really worked, an Ecoroof was installed and tested on a residential garage. It worked. Stormwater runoff was substantially reduced. By 1999, we installed and began testing rain management of an Ecoroof on an 8,000 square foot apartment building. It worked again. These Ecoroofs capture the rain, and Ecoroofs were officially recognized by the city as a stormwater management approach. We made progress over the ensuing years, and in 2004 we hosted the second Green Roofs for Healthy Cities conference in North America, with a significant amount of support from our Grassroots movement at the time. After another 4 years, we made progress on policies and technologies. And then in 2008, our Mayor, Sam Adams, came up with the idea of creating an initiative called the Gray to Green Initiative, which allocates incentive funds for eco-roof construction, tree planting, green street construction, removal of fish passage barriers, and control of invasive vegetation. Our goal, 43 acres of new eco-roofs to be constructed in the 5 years of the program. Grants were created at $5 per square foot for eco-roof projects. So how is Portland able to go from a garage to a citywide green roof program? Undoubtedly, it was the support, the political support that we were able to have and still have over the course of the years. Industry support has been just fantastic, and our grassroots support has been wonderful. With the various forms of support just mentioned, the city has been able to develop policies to help create more eco-roofs and support the industry. We continue to track and research technical and policy issues to improve our understandings of eco-roofs for city buildings and to share this information with the public. Eco-roofs have changed the look of our city, and their benefits go beyond stormwater management. City of Portland has a population of 570,000. We have 140 square miles of overall area, 18 square miles of roof, 27 square miles of pavement, and our annual rainfall is only 37 inches. Currently, we have 30 acres of green roofs with 300 eco-roofs and 130 roof gardens scattered throughout the city. The Ecoroof program is organized into 5 categories: technical development and support, Ecoroof incentives, outreach and education, policy development, and monitoring and research. In today's presentation, other Ecoroof team members will talk about each program element. Oops, but not these guys. I'm going to start with technical development and support. There are numerous issues associated with the technical aspects of vegetated roofing: design, materials, costs, systems, products, maintenance, research, monitoring, innovation, and all lead to decisions. How do you decide which system is best for your project? You have numerous options. One of those options is which growing media do you select? Looking at this photograph, which growing media would you think would be the best to select? How much does it cost? Is the most expensive the best product that you can buy? Without naming names, I would just like to say that the best looking tray in this photograph is not necessarily the most expensive growing media. Irrigation is another big issue in the West. Can an eco-roof survive without irrigation? This Ecoroof is on a city building. It was installed in 2005 and has not been irrigated since 2007. This city building has an Ecoroof installed in April 2011. It has not been irrigated since installation. Have we found a design that doesn't need irrigation and still performs to our expectations? Check back with us next year.
Hi, my name is Alice Meyers, and I administer the Ecoroof Incentive for the City of Portland's Ecoroof Program. The City of Portland offers an incentive to property owners and developers to promote more eco-roofs in the city. The incentive funds up to $5 per square foot of an eco-roof project and is offered on a reimbursement basis. Once the city inspects the final construction of the project and receives a final report from the property owner is reimbursed at $5 per square foot. Our goal is to provide an incentive to increase the acreage of eco-roofs in Portland to 43 acres. Installation costs for eco-roofs in Portland range from $5 to $20 per square foot. The incentive's been available since December 2008 and is offered twice per year. We've come a long way. So far we've had 6 funding cycles and we've approved 145 projects for funding totaling in about $2.4 million and equaling about 11 acres. There are a few basic requirements to be eligible to apply, which include things like the project is within the Portland city limits, construction will start within 2 years of being approved for the incentive, the project cannot be complete before the incentive application deadline. We have a simple scoring system to review the applications, and projects are evaluated on the following criteria: cost of eco-roof, size of eco-roof, ratio of eco-roof area to total roof area, visibility, sustainability, innovation, completeness and accuracy of the application, and most recently, we've added a new diversity criteria where the city wants to support diversity in eco-roof projects. Eco-roof projects that include a certified minority-owned business, training or education with minority partners, such as the Oregon Tradeswoman or Portland Youth Builders, for example, or if the eco-roof is in a building that provides services for disadvantaged communities, will now rank 1 point higher in the evaluation process. Applications are released to the public every October and April, and the deadline to apply is December 1st and June 1st of every year. Awarded projects are reviewed and announced 1 month after the deadline. The next funding cycle begins in October with a deadline of December 1st, 2011, and we have about $320,000 available for incentives this round. So far, projects that we've approved have come in all shapes and sizes, ranging from a downtown Portland tower to a small residential shed in someone's backyard. About 70% of the projects have come in the residential multifamily category, and about 30% are commercial, industrial, and institutional. We would like to see more applications for larger buildings and buildings that are located in Portland's industrial areas. The city also offers other incentives, such as the Floor Area Ratio Bonus, FAR. This incentive applies to certain parts of the downtown core and allows for additional floor area when a new development includes an eco-roof. So far, an additional 6 acres of eco-roof have been constructed as a result of this incentive. Another incentive offered by the city is the Clean River Rewards discount. In Portland, property owners are required to pay an additional fee for impervious surfaces on their property, and Portland offers a discount for property owners to manage their stormwater on-site. Eco-roofs are one of the stormwater management techniques available to property owners that qualify for this incentive. Additional information about all of these incentives can be found at the Ecoroof Program website, and a link for our program is located in our virtual booth.
Hi, my name is Matt Burlin, and I'm the Outreach Coordinator for the Sustainable Stormwater Division. A major part of our work with this program is outreach and education with city staff, the eco-roof industry, and members of the public to build both awareness and ability for the installation of effective green roofs across the city of Portland. We have a few goals for our outreach and education. First, we want to build consumer awareness and demand for eco-roofs. We do this by offering annual events like our Ecoroof Vendor Fair. Past speakers have included Dusty Gedge, Stefan Bernyson, Paul Kephart, and Greenroofs.com's own Linda Velazquez. We also offer regular tours throughout the year to let Portlanders see what's happening on their rooftops. And we offer targeted presentations to development, property management, and community organizations to help spread the awareness of eco-roofs as options for their rooftops as well. We also want to build capacity and help develop a strong network in the professional community. We offer annual technical seminars for practicing and aspiring professionals. We coordinate the Ecoroof resource list, or regional yellow pages of Ecoroof services and products. And we develop partnerships with organizations and institutions to expand our knowledge and the reach of our own resources. And finally, we develop tools to distribute this information and to foster connections. We house everything on our Ecoroof website, and we maintain our Ecoroof blog for updates, announcements, tips, and project reports. So, on one side of the outreach and education element, we work directly with property owners to build demand. We want to see more people aware and wanting eco-roofs. And on the other side, we work with the industry professionals and researchers to build capacity. We want to see more people capable of designing and building these projects and armed with the best information available. The exciting thing is what we've seen between these two groups. There's been a lot more activity between them, and this is a really good sign. This means that we're no longer leading the charge, but we're helping each group with the information they need to work with the other. A great sign of this has been the evolution of the Green Roof Information Think Tank, also called GRIT. GRIT is a community and industry-based organization that started in 2009 and now has over 300 members. The organization is made up of nonprofits, students, professionals, researchers, and community members who are working to grow the knowledge and the use of green roofs in the Pacific Northwest. Members of GRIT are participating in the virtual summit. Look for their meeting time in the agenda and make sure to attend and learn about how this organization functions and is getting things done.
My name is Amy Chomowicz, and I'm the Ecoroof Program Administrator for the City of Portland in Oregon. I'm going to talk about policies that affect eco-roofs in Portland. The policies are implemented through codes and programs. Our Ecoroof program is primarily incentive-based rather than regulatory. The city prefers to encourage people to use eco-roofs rather than require their use through regulations. In 2005, the Portland Watershed Management Plan was approved by the City Council. It establishes goals and objectives for overall watershed health in Portland. Stormwater management plays a big role in restoring and protecting Portland's watersheds. Eco-roofs are recognized as one of the ways that we manage stormwater sustainably. The Watershed Plan also calls for restoring habitat. Eco-roofs are recognized as a way to provide habitat, particularly in the downtown core where we have very little habitat. The Stormwater Management Manual is a regulatory requirement for development within the City of Portland. When a construction project creates more than 500 square feet of impervious area, the manual requires the developer to manage stormwater runoff on site. Eco-roofs are not required by the manual, but they are included as a stormwater management approach that meets the manual's requirements. The manual has been successful in increasing the number of eco-roofs in Portland. More than 50 eco-roofs have been built to comply with stormwater management requirements. The Green Building Policy applies to city-owned facilities only. It was adopted in 2000 and updated in 2009. The Green Building Policy requires all new city facilities to have at least 70% coverage with an eco-roof. The remaining 30% must be high reflectance roof material. The policy also applies to facilities that are being re-roofed. If an eco-roof is not possible, for example, if an existing building cannot hold the added weight of an eco-roof without significant structural upgrades, then an eco-roof is not required. As our buildings age and need to be replaced, we expect more city buildings to have eco-roofs over time. In October 2011, the State of Oregon Building Code Division will adopt the state's REACH code. The REACH code will help promote greater energy efficiency in Oregon. The REACH code is a voluntary energy efficiency code. It provides guidelines for building owners who want to go beyond or reach beyond the current energy code. The commercial provisions of the REACH code are based on the International Green Construction Code, which was developed by ASHRAE, the International Code Council, the AIA, and others. Energy efficiency in the REACH code is described broadly and includes reducing the energy used to treat and transport water and stormwater. The REACH code has both performance and prescriptive paths. Eco-roofs, or as vegetated roofs as they're called in the code, play two roles in the code. They are an option for mandatory heat island mitigation and are also one of the electives a developer can choose for energy conservation.
I'm Casey Cunningham. I'm going to be talking about research and monitoring. Research and monitoring has always been a central part of the City of Portland's Ecoroof program. Since 2002, stormwater management has been monitored and eco-roofs studied have demonstrated excellent peak flow reduction, along with greater than 50% average volume retention. Some nutrients and metals have shown elevated levels in eco-roof runoff, and one area of research we currently are looking at is determining the source and how to minimize that when choosing soils and building materials. Creating habitat and urban biodiversity may be one of the biggest benefits of eco-roofs. The city has worked with experts from Switzerland to construct test plots to trial soils that use lighter weight local materials and native naturalized pollinator species. We've also been monitoring insect and bird activity on eco-roofs, conventional roofs, and ground-level green spaces. Other areas of research we are currently engaged in are the energy benefits eco-roofs provide, both toward the building itself and the broader urban heat island. We track costs associated with various systems and materials used by incentive recipients, as well as the impact eco-roofs have in creating green jobs. Look forward to the results of this research in the future.
So now that we've talked about each of the individual elements of our program, we want to talk a little bit about where we think we're headed. The future looks bright for green roofs in Portland, but we do have a few things that we want to keep track of and we want to make happen over the next several years. First of all, we want to make eco-roofs a conventional roofing approach. There is still uncertainty in the marketplace from the consumer standpoint, so we need to continue to promote and educate the public about the benefits of eco-roofs. As you can see from the photos on the top right, we've seen a lot of innovative use on the private residence side, different businesses and homes using eco-roofs in all fashions and incorporated into the building design, as well as industrial property owners represented on the bottom right who have taken an innovative and do-it-yourself approach to having an eco-roof on an otherwise large industrial structure. We need to continue these types of relationships with property owners so that they understand that these projects are beneficial and they're not as complicated as they may seem. In addition, we want to employ eco-roofs to address multiple urban challenges. Since competition for roof space is increasing, we must find ways to blend eco-roofs and green roofs with other technologies. We've partnered with Portland State University on a research project studying the interactions between photovoltaics and solar panels with vegetative roof systems. And we're also working really hard with a lot of our partners to help implement green roof projects for the benefit of Habitat, including the one on the bottom right there at the M Financial Building in the Pearl District. Certainly, Habitat has become a prominent issue for us as urban centers often have very little of it, and so using rooftops to help this issue is turning out to be something very valuable for how the city will be planned in the long run. And finally, as a governmental agency, we really want to play our role in helping facilitate industry growth. Although economic uncertainties are slowing progress, we as the city need to continue to assist businesses and consumers with the incentives that we offer, the outreach efforts that we have, research and technical support. It's really our role to help coordinate and offer and pull together the resources that consumers and businesses need in order to help keep the movement going. And so we expect that this will be a role that we will play, and it will shape how the future looks for green roofs in Portland. Now, as far as these goals, we've already seen some progress towards them. The Ramona, for example, completed in 2010, is one of the largest eco-roofs in the city. It's a new building, affordable housing, and it blends vegetative roofs with photovoltaics and solar, and it's integrated into one of the more identifiable downtown centers, the Pearl District in northwest Portland. And on the horizon, we're seeing a number of different innovative projects, including some of our own. This is the Columbia Boulevard wastewater treatment plant in North Portland. We're looking at not only functional green roofs, but those that are integrated into aesthetic design, as well as offering habitat, as well as offering all kinds of benefits and serving as an icon for the type of work that we're trying to promote. This shows that the approach can work. It's working and it will continue to work. As a city, Portland still has its challenges to face, but the momentum with the green roof movement has allowed us to expand our vision to the citywide scale. As we look at this roof space that we have, 12,500 acres of roof space in the city, we're starting to see it now more as a resource than as a hindrance. And the more that we employ this strategy, moving from an opportunistic to a strategic approach, using green roofs to tie together things like corridors or focusing on areas like industrial centers, then we're able to start looking at multiple benefits for these projects and seeing how they can change the face of our city. We have come a long way, but we do have a long way to go. And the good news is that the movement that we're having right now is showing that we're headed in the right direction. To learn more about our program and our partners and the people that we work with on a regular basis, please visit our booth. There you'll find information about our technical resources that we've talked about today. You can download the plant report and you can read the cost-benefit evaluation. You can also visit our website and our blog, and you can also learn more about the Green Roof Information Think Tank. And any additional information you can find online at portlandonline.com/ecoroof. We want to thank you for listening today, and we want to give big thanks to Greenroofs.com and all of the event sponsors and the participants today. On behalf of the Portland Ecoroof Program team, I want to say thanks, and we'll now answer some questions through the live chat feature. Thanks very much, everyone.